Have you ever wondered how power can blind even the most cautious, leading them into the jaws of betrayal? From a young man born into a politically connected family, Julius Caesar climbed the steps of power with a remarkable tenacity. His military victories were legendary, his charisma undeniable. As he expanded the Roman Empire, his influence grew immense, his name echoing in every corner of Rome. Caesar's triumphs were not just on the battlefield, his political acumen saw him rise to the position of consul, and later, dictator for life. Yet his autocratic rule stirred resentment among the senators. The political tension was palpable, the air in Rome was thick with whispers of dissent. His reforms may have won the hearts of Rome's citizens, but they also earned him enemies within the Senate's walls. However, as Caesar reveled in his glory, he was oblivious to the storm brewing within the Senate's walls. The Ides of March, celebrated as a day of settling debts, was about to take on a sinister meaning. On this day, Julius Caesar, the heart of Rome, embarked on a journey towards the Senate, unaware of the ominous plot that was about to unfold. As the morning sun bathed the magnificent marble structures of Rome in a soft glow, the city was brewing with a quiet tension. The Senate was not just a meeting place, it was the very symbol of power and authority in Rome. It was here that Caesar, at the pinnacle of his power, was to be deceived by those he considered allies. The senators, with their friendly faces, were architects of a plot that was to shatter the very fabric of Rome's political landscape. As Caesar approached the Senate, he was greeted by the familiar faces of his colleagues. Their smiles hid a chilling secret. With each step Caesar took, he was walking closer to his doom. The tension was palpable, each tick of the clock echoing the beats of a tragic symphony. Inside the Senate chamber, a group of senators surrounded him, their hands concealed beneath their togas. Suddenly, the room was filled with a flurry of movement. The betrayal had begun. As the sun dipped low in the sky, Caesar, unaware of his impending doom, entered the Senate chamber. This was the moment that would forever change the course of history, the moment that would mark the Ides of March as a day of ultimate betrayal. In the heart of Rome, the stage was set for one of the most infamous betrayals in history. Julius Caesar, a man who had risen to the apex of power, was oblivious to the treacherous plot brewing amongst those he held close. The Senate, a place once symbolizing unity and wisdom, was about to become an arena of deceit and bloodshed. As Caesar entered the chamber, he was greeted by a group of senators whose smiles concealed their venomous intentions. The moment he stepped in, the air of treachery became palpable. Without warning, the senators lunged at Caesar, their daggers gleaming ominously. Each stab, a statement of rebellion, a denouncement of Caesar's rule. The chamber echoed with the chilling sounds of blade meeting flesh, a macabre symphony that would forever reverberate through the annals of history. As Caesar's strength waned, his eyes sought out Brutus, his trusted confidant. The sight of Brutus wielding a dagger sent a shockwave through Caesar, a betrayal that cut deeper than any physical wound. The pain in his eyes was not just a manifestation of the physical assault, but the crushing disappointment of a trusted friend's treachery. With his dying breath, Caesar uttered the now infamous words, "Et tu, Brute," a testament to the depth of his betrayal. His voice echoed through the chamber, a haunting reminder of the price of power and the fragility of trust. The blood of Caesar stained the Senate floor, signaling the end of an era. In the immediate aftermath of his death, Rome was plunged into a chaotic power vacuum. The republic that Caesar had once tried to unite was now splintered, with senators and generals vying for control. This pandemonium was the perfect backdrop for the ascent of Caesar's adopted son, Octavian, who would go on to become Augustus, the first emperor of Rome. Caesar's demise was more than just a personal tragedy, it marked the downfall of the Roman Republic and set the stage for the rise of the Roman Empire. The Senate, once the heart of Roman democracy, had become the scene of its greatest betrayal. The Ides of March, forever stained with Caesar's blood, became a stark reminder of the fleeting nature of power and the destructive force of betrayal. Thus, the Ides of March became a haunting reminder of the destructive power of betrayal and the fragile nature of power.